Hey friends, this is the Weekly Chronicle, where we chronicle our journey through the books we've read, the shows we've watched, and the worlds we've spiraled into. I'm Tabatha.
And I'm Sharilyn. Grab a beverage and let's get bugging with the besties.
Cheers. Cheers.
Did you enjoy my interpretive dance?
Yes.
Thank you.
It was beautiful.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Okay, I think we need to start with the beef.
Never mind anything else that's happened in the past 2 weeks. No. We need to talk.
Yes, I guess we could address that. We didn't have an episode last week, so this is over the last 2 weeks. So here we are, 2 weeks worth of books. We did not read all of this in 1 week. That would be crazy, but I have also seen us do that before, because sometimes we
can't.
Sometimes we get unhinged.
Yes. This is an especially funny week to see. Like, I read 4 books in June, and I've read 4 books since the last time we saw each other.
Yeah.
Or even this week. Yeah, I don't know.
You read 4 books like within the first week of June or July. Whatever month.
Wherever we are. Yeah, I just kind of unleashed the demon.
Speaking of unleashing the demon.
Okay. Don't come for me. Okay, see what happened was. We're gonna start with the positive, okay?
No, we're gonna start.
It's the chronological order of events. That's how I got where we ended up.
Okay.
That's all.
Fine.
Okay, so probably wondering why we've called you here today, and that is because there's beef. But anyway, it started with a positive note of me reading The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig, and I had a fantastic time. I was blown away. I was sucked in. I very much spiraled into this book. It was so good. I couldn't eat it up fast enough. Chef's kiss. So I read this great horror standalone, and I was like, bet, give me more. So I read. She's not gonna let me hold it.
I'm not gonna let you hold it.
Okay, so I read Black Mouth. I listened to the audiobook of Black Mouth. And I need you to know I'm not hating on the book. Okay? It personally simply did not land for me. That is all. And I will accept no criticism from the peanut gallery right now. My experience of the book was meh. Yeah. And
it was fair enough until I saw her review and saw that she said the characters weren't compelling.
That's what I am confused about my own experience with this book because of what I've heard from other people who have read it and loved it, okay? That's why I want to have a conversation. I just want to talk. She wants to beef. No, I genuinely was like, the whole thing just felt very mid for me. And then I saw John at Talking Story raving about the characters and the character work. Preacher
because
reads.
They're some of the most compelling and beautiful characters I've ever seen.
See, that's the thing, is I
think it might be a misattribution. I don't think it's the characters. Because I was reading this knowing that you
had that feeling.
That you had that feeling. And I was like, what in the world? Because these are characters who have so much trauma. There's generational cycles and breaking the cycle. Like, how do we break the cycle? Can we break the cycle of addiction and abuse? And that is so rich. I think what it is more for you is the tone. If I were to guess, just based on what I know about you, you don't tend to like, not dark tone isn't the word. It's more of a dread. You don't like a sense of dread necessarily from what I know and from what I've experienced based on your reviews. I think that might be what it was because I was reading it and I was like, how did she give this less than a 3-star?
I gave it mid, okay? And on a scale of 0 to 5, 1 to 5, whatever. The middle, half of 5 is 2.5. And so that's what I gave it. Okay, but if we're going
1 to 5, because 1 is the lowest star, 3 is mid.
But you can give something 0 stars.
No, you can't.
No rating?
No. You can't give anything 0 stars. It's a minimum of 1. I think on Fable you can do a half star.
Yeah, probably. That's kind of where I was going. I mostly was okay, it was mid, half of 5 is 2.5, so I gave it a 2.5.
Criminal.
It has a whole 3 on Goodreads because you can only do whole stars on Goodreads. So I did technically give it 3 stars.
Criminal behavior.
I don't appreciate this. I feel very attacked right now in my own home. Away from home.
No, but for real, it's okay to have difference of opinion. Even if you're wrong, it's okay.
Meanwhile, I literally loved this book. Okay? And I had a great time with Staircase in the Woods. And so, like, genuinely, they have similarities between them.
Except this one is more, like, this one, like, thinking about what you've said before and how you like books, that's where I was going with tone. Because, like, these are similar in the sense of time passes. We've got, like, this more has similarities to it. I haven't read it, but I've watched it. Very, very similar. And this there's no, like, entity like it is. It's more of there's a situation. Anyways.
Kind of an entity.
Kind of, yes, kind of.
No, but it does have that structure or that format of kids' traumatic experience coming back as adults, coming together, facing that experience.
And I was thinking, like, the characters are unlikable in both. I would say they're definitely more deep and more rich in this one than this one. I don't think that would have been a factor. I genuinely think it might have been, like, the tone in here is still a little bit silly goofy. It's still a little bit... I can
see, it did still have a level of humor within it.
Yes.
Just kind of like that.
And ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rather than,
even, like whimsy.
Yes.
In a dark way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
but, like, what was also strange was that I did find these characters relatable. And I didn't so much find these characters relatable. Which is weird because, like you just pointed out, these were deeper and, like, more...
I would say this, if you have a certain background, these characters are very relatable. If you grew up in I don't know that you necessarily grew up in, like, a impoverished small town, necessarily.
No.
So I think that's more relatable if you did. These kids, I don't remember. I don't think the town that they grew up wasn't really that important.
Yeah, it wasn't so much their childhood, despite the childhood experience.
Yeah, it was one experience versus their entire childhood. So I think that's more relatable to, like, me and a lot of people who have connected with this.
Okay.
And then I just genuinely think it's the tone.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that because they are... Like, despite the similarities, they're very different. And so, this one worked for me, and this one just didn't.
Yeah, which is...
So, it be like that sometimes.
And it's okay.
I'm not hating on the book.
We can still be friends,
I am not hating on the book. Genuinely.
If you can't tell, this, to me, was a 5-star masterpiece, one of the best books I've read all year. Very compelling characters. Very, very compelling, very rich, very deep characters.
Don't come for me.
No, it's okay. It's genuinely okay to...
We're still friends.
Yes, we're definitely
She might
still
need
friends.
a moment away from me for a little bit, but we're still friends.
This is why we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks now.
I finished it and was like, made. And she was like,
yeah.
No, yeah. That's... I can see the level of, like, this still has a level of whimsy despite, being dark horror. It still has that level of, you said, ridiculousness. Like, it leans harder into that, like, the speculative fiction, the, like, almost fantasy element.
Yeah, which this definitely has fantastical elements, but it's not
It's
not
as
fun
prominent.
fantasy.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's a weird thing to say about horror. But there are those, like, subgenres within horror.
Yeah,
that, like, there are all those different types.
Yeah,
it takes all kinds, right?
Yeah. And then I was like, cause see, here I was reading this, and you had already read it and you had already rated it. And so I have that in the back of my mind the whole time. And I'm like, it's got a lot of atmosphere too, which you love atmosphere. So, like, I was confused about that. It's not, like, atmospheric to the point of, like, gothic horror where it's dripped, like, it's only, like, its main point is atmosphere. This just had a lot of atmosphere. It has, like, the exact same prose style as Stephen King, which you really liked The Shining.
I loved The Shining.
So I was also confused on that one.
Yes, like, I loved The Shining. I did give that 5 stars. Yeah, and really liked Staircase in the Woods. And then that one just didn't land.
It could also just be, like, timing.
It could be, yeah. It could just be where my head was at when I was reading it.
So I don't know if it was the case for you for this one, like it was for me for my first Stephen King book, because this is basically a Stephen King book. But I feel like, retrospectively, I read my first Stephen King book wrong. And I know that sounds weird, but I read it fast, so I don't know how fast you were reading it.
I sped through that.
Yeah. I didn't focus on the details. And Stephen King and this is all about the finer details. So
yeah, I think too, because I physically read this one and I did the audiobook for that, and I did go through it pretty quickly, that I don't like audiobook. I do like, it's not a problem, and I still have like a great time.
But they're generally
not. But this time, like, I do wonder if that actually hurt me.
Because it's not the case for like all horror or all thrillers, but like some of them are so on the detail side. And that's, I think, where this one lies as well. And the reason I did that too is because I was used to reading like thrillers. Thrillers are not detail oriented. You can pop up the audiobook, you can do it 2.5, 2.75, whatever, you're gonna miss nothing. It's all about the main thrill, whatever. But yeah, that's just one potential factor.
Yeah, that could be that I did. Homegirl!
Misa!
If you want to contribute to the conversation, do it over here.
Big ass fucking shit.
What the fuck? Oh, is that a cicada?
Yes.
Oh,
How did it
Jesus
get all the way up
Christ!
there?
Well, I mean, they can fly. Oh, that was... I did not expect that. Just this giant bug out there.
No wonder she's going crazy.
She's like, there's a bug I must kill. And like, we're like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh! It's a dinosaur.
But nevertheless, it's okay to have different opinions.
No. Yeah, I did want to just have that have that conversation to see, like, because so many people have rated it so highly and talked about it so highly, I'm like, what am I missing? Because like, did I just not, like, I just didn't read it right, and so I didn't give it a chance to land properly if I went in with like, and I mean, it could also just be that his writing style doesn't work for me, or that the story actually just, like, it made that we don't vibe.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's so rated so highly by so many people. Like, I did want to know what, like, why? What am I missing? Like, I don't, even if I went back and read it with the right mentality and it still didn't hit, like, it's what it is. Sometimes the vibes just aren't there, and that's cool.
Yeah, totally.
But still to know, because, like, especially because my best friend loves horror. Like, I want to know. I want to understand, and I want to, try.
That's why I listen to Taylor Swift sometimes.
Oh,
it's
I'm so
because
proud
you
of
love
you.
Taylor Swift.
Guys! You're like, and back over here.
And why sometimes when a K-pop little thing pops up, I'll listen to it because she listens to it.
I've had K-pop Demon Hunter stuck in my head for, like, since it came out.
Your Idol and Soda Pop are just like in my brain consistently.
Oh, I love it.
I still stand by the fact that Your Idol is the best song.
It's so fantastic. That one in Golden. Golden does make me, like, I feel it.
I wouldn't listen to Golden, like, on my own, but if it's there, I'm bopping, But Your Idol, I will actively look up. Oh, and there was like a cover of it.
There have been a lot of.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure you are aware of
I've seen
every cover.
I've been seeing so many covers and edits and everything. Oh, it's fantastic.
Don't worry about our mid-book discussion.
Mid-horror book discussion, K-pop diversion. Demons! Yeah, see, full circle. That's how we do around here. All right, what else did we read?
So, just to throw this one out here, this is just random. Designing Your Life. I was trying to get through some of my nonfiction books that I have, and this was on there, and it's okay. Most of the, and I'm just going to cover this one while we're here, actually. I just really needed just like a random audiobook, to be honest, and preferably one that I already have on my shelves. So I finished this one. It was okay. And then I'm in the middle of, and will not talk about this again until wrap up. So, like, even though I'm going to finish it next week, I'm not going to talk about it next week. And that's Deep Work. They're both just like little productivity, self-help vein kind of things that you can probably summer up. Yes. You can summarize these in probably like 2 seconds. Like, your life isn't over. You can continue to change careers and adapt your life throughout the course of your life. Shocking, right?
Yay!
And then this one. Did you know that working deeply is better than working shallowly? Now you do.
Yeah. Cool. On that note,
we are a fan. Like, we're a speculative fiction thing, so
yeah. But I did finish Howling Dark. I was mostly finished with it last time we spoke, and so I finished it out, and I had such a good time with it. I had definitely much better than Empire of Silence, and excited to keep going there's lots that happened. So this was much better for me.
I realized, so I am technically a little over halfway, but I'm going to rewind a bit because I realized I was trying to catch up. I was trying to play catch up on this and not, what had happened was I finished Empire of Silence and then I read like a few other books. And so it kind of just like pulled me out of the universe. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be finishing a couple of the series that have been nagging at me because they're smaller. And then I want to be able to just delve deep and binge this series because I'm such a series binger. And I wanted to do that with Empire of Silence, but then I got distracted by other things. So I'm pausing on this until I finish the next book we'll discuss, and then another book I'll mention later.
Till some other things happen. And
until I'm going to finish 2 other series, and then I'm coming back to this full force, and we'll be binging the entire thing. So yes, this is on pause for now.
Meanwhile, I will steadily continue through them.
Yes.
Just because.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Unless I read Demon in White and then I realize I need to binge the whole thing, in which case I'll...
I mean, what everyone says is they just get better and better and better, so, like, there's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Yeah, the main thing I'm, like, I want to finish... I want to be ready for the last book when it comes out in November, and this is a chonker, Demon in White here, super chonky, so I mostly... partly out of anxiety, just want to keep this going.
No, do it. Do it. Yeah. And you're definitely better at being able to set a series aside and come back, where I have to finish it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish I could be like that. That must be nice.
It is. I don't know what to tell you. It might be nice to binge read, and
It is nice to binge read.
So, yeah. It takes all kinds. That's the theme of this video. So, other series though, we both read book 1. What is it? Shadow and Summer?
I forget you don't have the physical copy yet.
No, not yet. No, I will definitely want those. I listened to the audiobook for book 1.
Yes, we finished book 1.
This is the long.
You haven't rated it. You haven't rated it yet, so I don't know what you thought.
I finished it yesterday, and yeah, I generally like to sit 24 to 48 hours before I rate something,
but it's very stressful for me.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, but you're gonna see me anyway.
Yeah. Have you rated it?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I either gave it I think I gave it a 4.5. Either a 4.5 or a 5. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm feeling 4 stars. There's so many elements in this story to appreciate and enjoy.
The magic system.
The magic system is so different.
Who would you say are your favorite characters so far? Ota's great. I liked Ota from Prologue, which I didn't realize it wasn't 100% his point of view the whole time.
Ota. I think he's my favorite.
Yeah, he's great.
And yes.
I love him. I love his friend. I am so bad at freaking names.
Mata?
Yeah. And then I love the old lady.
Oh, the old lady was great.
She's fantastic.
She is so fantastic. Yeah.
And then Seedless.
Dude, all of the characters, I love how dynamic the cast of characters is, that we have so many different perspectives and personalities and everything going on here. Wow. That's really great. I really like the I don't know if political. The politics.
100% politics.
It's very
driven.
political. I do like the politics. I like the trade aspect.
Yes.
The world building.
It's
even though we're in a city basically the whole time, but just everything you're learning about the world, and it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And that's why this is one of the two series that I'm going to be binging.
Same. That one, yes, I do actually want to binge because I finished book 1 yesterday and was like, can I start book 2 yet, or do I need to wait? So
no, we
get to start that. Yes. Yeah. It was so good. And that one I did do full audio. After all, I was gonna immersion read because it's on KU, but I ended up just full audio. And even that, I did slow down. My normal speed is 2 times speed, and I actually slowed it down to 1.7, and I was able to soak it up a little better.
The writing is so rich.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's very lyrical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because
it's like there's a poetry based magic system. So the whole time I was like, it does sound very poetic. I'm like, do I just have that lens because I know that it's poetry, or like, I don't know, or is it actually just poetic? But yeah, it was very lyrical. It's very, very well written, very beautiful, very fantastic.
Amazing.
Yes, I can't wait to keep on with that one. And I do need my own copies.
You do.
I need this on my bookshelf already. Yes, I'm here for it.
It's fantastic.
It is.
See, we agree sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
Actually, we do agree most of the time. Just
yeah.
like the last 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
time is weird.
Yeah, we're now having these. We keep having these disagreements. It's so weird.
It's cool.
But
though.
it is cool. Yeah, it is fun to see that and to learn from.
And that's more the lens that I was approaching. As much as I play it up like I'm mad or anything, it's more like I was like so invested.
Yeah, I got to her house today and she was like, "I can't talk to you." But yeah, it's.
And to be fair, you had mentioned, like, I'm not sure. Let's discuss and see why. Like,
yeah,
why I didn't like it.
But yeah, especially because so many people we respect in this community loved it. I was like, I want to know why. I need... Like,
and you don't have to justify not liking something. But I like that you're taking the time and the consideration to think, like, what is it that's not working?
Yeah. I'm like, is it just... Because one of my other thoughts on it was that because I'm not much of a horror reader, and like I was like, is this just a horror book for horror readers? Like it has it checks all the boxes, and those just aren't boxes that I look for. But that was one of my theories. But and maybe, I don't know, yeah, especially if it does have a lot of things that a lot of other horror books have. So, but yeah, anyway, it was cool to have that.
Time will tell.
Cool to have that conversation.
Speaking of horror, I have a historical medieval horror. I was thinking this was going to be like on the fantasy horror side, but this is definitely more. And to be fair, there are angels and demons, so like yes, but that's more in the background. In the background, there's like a war between angels and demons, which is neat. Cool. But that's definitely more in the background-ish. There's definitely magical elements in here. There's levels of it. It's not like, I think it's as fantasy as like Blackmouth is, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good comparison because there is like some magic, there's some amount of things like that, but it's definitely more focused on, and you'll notice this when you read this too. Even from what I read of Black Tongue Thief, it's centered around a group and like a little. This one is I think probably a smaller group. This is centered around a brutal knight, so a disgraced knight, a orphaned girl, and a gay priest. And so it's not a comedy by any means. It's definitely more on the horror side. So I would just be very interested to see what you think of this. I didn't say
anything. And I do want to read it too. It's so that audiobook is on Audible Plus. So I have it in my library, but now I'm like, Black Tongue Thief I read physically, or on, I've read it with my eyeballs.
You are welcome to borrow.
I'm wondering, just because of the experience I just had with Blackmouth, I'm like, do I risk audiobook, or do I try using my eyeballs to read this one? And if I do audiobook, I mean, I might just slow it down and kind of go into it with the, like, just take it slower and soak it up.
Yeah. I do think it's less, like, the sentences aren't as dense. It's not that Blackmouth is dense by any means, but like the sentences are shorter, it's more punchy in that sense. So I don't know if it would affect you as much in this one. Maybe. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that's by trying it. You're welcome to borrow the physical copy as well, if you want to even just immersion read it. But yeah, I'm very curious to see where you'll lie with this.
Me too.
And to have your comparison with, because I didn't finish Black Tongue Thief, that was a DNF. So I'd be curious to see like your thoughts and comparison between the two. So between the two.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm here for it.
And it's set during a plague, so.
Yeah. That, medieval. That checks out.
Yeah.
That's a good setting to choose.
Which was actually like one of my favorite subjects in history, was specifically the Black Plague. I don't know. I was very morbid. I've always been this
way.
Why
am I not surprised?
Every time it came up, that was like the one history subject that I was like, ooh, I am fully engaged. I don't know why.
Oh, that's so good. That's really funny.
Not to like steal and like have one more, but because of the historical elements in that, because a lot of what we read in fantasy is based on history, and that is my weakest subject, I did decide to pick up a history book.
That's right.
Yes. And it's The Dark Queens. I haven't finished it. I'm reading it on my Kindle. I want to say I'm like 25% of the way through.
Okay.
And it's so good so far. It's set during the Dark Ages, so the Dark Queens during the Dark Ages. And it's really, really interesting.
And is it nonfiction?
It is nonfiction. It's a history book.
Yes. Okay. Just that you said it's set during the...
Yeah.
Rather than... It's,
yeah.
It was like, is it a story?
Fair.
I mean, history is a story, so...
It's very narrative.
Okay.
So it feels...
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need a physical copy of this, so I'm really glad I found this one because I just was like scrolling through the library and I was like, I'm gonna be like the person, like this is because I don't read a lot of history or anything like that. I was like, this is an area where I know none of these books. Let's just pick one.
Let's just off the cover go.
Yeah, and it was like The Dark Queens. Yes.
Hello.
And so they're like two rival queens, and one of them was brought up in wealth, and the other one was brought up like she was actually a slave who became a queen. Oh, wow. And so it's spicy. It's spicy right now. There's really, really interesting things that I say are happening. Like it's not like it.
Spoiler alert!
It happened.
Yeah.
But
so cool.
it's really fascinating. So
that's when yes. Narrative nonfiction, when you can do that, like one of my favorite authors for a long time, Bill Bryson, he writes nonfiction, but he writes it in such a narrative storytelling way. I love his books. So
it's really good.
That is just so great.
It's really good.
Happy. Yay.
Okay, let's have
what else did I read? Okay, I read Lavender House, which is it's just a murder mystery. We picked this up at one of our local indie bookstores a few months ago, and we thought there was a fantasy element to it. I don't know why, but there's not. It's just murder mystery, cool. But it was really good. It's set in San Francisco in the 1950s, so historical fiction murder mystery, and almost the entire cast of characters is queer, and so seeing that in a historical setting, in addition to solving a murder, all the other challenges they're facing. And the space that they carve out for each other, the safe space that they create for themselves and each other. It was a really good read.
Good.
It was really great.
Do you think you'll continue the series, or was it a nice like one and done feeling?
I think I do want to continue the series actually, because it has book 2. I think there's 3. It has a few books in the series, and it was a very delicious bite-size mystery. And it is more of that procedural mystery. Our main character is a private investigator, and so I like that. So I liked the characters and kind of where this one leaves off to set up for that next book. I was like, you know what, I think I do want to see what happens and where this goes.
Excellent.
So very lovely read if you like murder mysteries, historical fiction.
Now I'm a little bit more scared because I don't always love murder mysteries. But,
I don't know if I would. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I own it, so I am going to read it.
We both got it. But yeah, if you ever want. And I mean, it was a really easy read.
Yeah, it's short.
It's short, and it just kind of flew through it, and it was good.
Nice.
Yes.
So, speaking of murder mysteries, there is a point of view in Senseless that is more of a murder mystery guy. He's a detective. And I actually really liked his perspective.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were 3 perspectives, and it kind of seemed like they were all going for like different genres within the 3 perspectives. One was a detective, so that one felt more murder mystery, procedural. Then there was a very classic, if you've read a lot of thrillers, very classic like alcoholic lady who is more of like the domestic thriller type situation where she's suspecting her husband and she's suspecting her stepson of situations.
Gotcha.
And then there's one that's more of a horror perspective, I think is what we were going for here. I think it was like 3 different perspectives, 3 different genres. I think that's what he was playing around with. And I liked that aspect, but I didn't like the one that led more horror like at all. And you would think I would.
What? Come again?
Every time we went into that perspective, I was like, get me out of here.
Oh.
Get me out of this one and give me back to... any of the other ones, but especially like the procedural one, which is weird.
Yeah.
Weird for me.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, this was just because of that one perspective, and because I didn't care a single moment that perspective was on page. This did get like a lower rating for me. It was like I think I gave it like a 3.75. I don't remember, but somewhere around there. Like I had a decent enough time most of the way, but that one perspective, every time we went to it, I wanted away. So, you know.
So that third voice, was it like the character's voice or what they were going through?
It was all of that, actually.
Okay.
And there was like an element where it was like, ooh, this is right up my alley. I am very excited. And then I quickly realized what was actually happening, and then I was like, oh. That's much less exciting. So
it was like there was potential.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, ooh, intrigue. And then like a couple more of his perspectives, which, to be fair, I should have picked up on it literally immediately. That was just me being hopeful. But I should have seen where we were going with that a lot sooner than I did, and then was just kind of like, meh.
Bummed. Well.
Can't win them all.
I had one more book this past 2 weeks. It was an audiobook. So I read Staircase in the Woods and had a great time. I read Blackmouth and had a less than great time. So I was trying to figure out why. Part of me was like, okay, was it just the writing style? Did I just like Chuck Wendig more than Ronald Malfi? So I went to read more Chuck Wendig, and he has some of his books on Audible Plus. And so I picked one that wasn't horror at all. Turns out,
I looked at the cover that you had. It wasn't horror?
It did not feel. It felt more urban fantasy.
Oh,
and it had to. It's like Unclean Spirits, Gods, and Monsters. It's a series, and it was book 1, and it felt more. Funny enough, this book checks one of the boxes for Reddit bingo, and it is of all the things, it checks the box for. It has multiple pantheons in it, because what he did was he brought to life like gods and god figures and god characters from multiple religions around the world and mythologies from over time.
Interesting.
And so these god characters were brought to life in this story, and so we had like Norse and Greek and Roman and Egyptian and like others that I wasn't aware of. And so funny enough, like it was like multiple pantheons, and I was like, of all the books, this is the one that checks that box for Reddit bingo.
For the hard mode, yeah.
For hard mode. It was like, this was just like so random left field.
And it's short, so I guess.
And it was short.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did not feel horror at all. It just felt like Percy Jackson for adults on steroids.
But didn't you give it like a 3 stars? Because you're hyping me up. You're hyping me up on this so much. Like, I'm so excited to read this.
Did I? I gave it 3 stars. Yeah,
What fell flat?
It's book 1 in a series. So there was a lot of... It did have very much that setup feeling. Mm-hmm. And there's like, okay, I see where it's going. Could be really cool. But like, yeah... I mean, some of the characters weren't like, no, I'm like, am I allowed to say this? That like, some of the characters didn't feel like super developed and like compelling, and there might have been too much going on. It almost feels like there was so much going on that like I was like, how did we get here? Like, I had to back up multiple times, because it was like, wait, when did, how, who, what?
You went where?
You did what? Yeah, so there was a lot of that, is I think kind of why I was like...
That makes sense with what you're saying.
Yeah, there was so much going on that it might have been too much. And all of the elements, it sounds like a cool story, but it just kind of felt a little... Too much, yeah. So, like, we didn't quite get there. So I'm not sure if I would want to, I don't know if I want to keep reading, or if I just, like, because mostly I was doing it for research purposes to find out if Chuck Wendig's writing style works for me. If that was the reason I liked his book over Blackmouth. Anyway, it was a whole thing. The answer is I don't know. Because that book was just so...
You like pulled that from like deep in his backlog too, didn't you?
I just went to Audible Plus and typed him in, and I was looking at the ones that were available.
Okay.
And so I grabbed that one because it looked interesting. And I thought it had the horror tag on it, so...
It looks like it is, based on the cover.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
That's so
like,
funny.
there wasn't anything... I think the level of horror elements weren't, like, a psychological level. Like, it wasn't, like, a psychological horror, which it's, like, it didn't have me, like, questioning my sanity. I don't know, like, I literally spiraled through this book with some of what they were going through and experiencing.
I'm so glad you love that one so much.
Oh, I loved it. Yes. I loved it. I think I need to bump my rating up on it.
Yeah, you do, because the more
because
you
of
talk
the way I'm
about
talking about it, I'm like, okay, this one actually... Initially with Staircase in the Woods, I was like, that was really good. But, like, in the first couple of days, I was like, it didn't really, like, stick with me, though. But clearly it has. So, fantastic. I've already been recommending it to, like, so many people.
Yeah, then you...
But I need to raise my rate. I'm so... Anyway, it's a journey. But, yeah, that one, like, his writing style was fine. It did feel a little, like, harsher. Like... I don't want to say crude is the right word, because I wouldn't say like some of the stuff that was happening in Black Tongue Thief that you didn't like. I wouldn't say that was in there. It's just something about it felt like rough.
Okay.
In the like experience, like grungy. I don't know. It was okay. There was so much going on.
So you've got me just like so intrigued about this now.
Yeah, like, and I haven't really processed it still, and it's been like a week, I think. I think there was just too much going on for me to really grasp it. Clearly I don't have enough. I don't have words here. Okay. But like literally because of that, the god characters from like all the different mythos, like the best I can like describe it as is like Percy Jackson for adults on steroids. Is like is very much how it felt.
Neat.
So not that I've read Percy Jackson.
But you know enough about it.
But I know, I've seen lots of the movies and the TV show. Jose loves Percy Jackson. He's read the books.
You like it vicariously through him.
Exactly. That's a lot of my life.
The last full book that I finished was this one here, this thriller. You should tell me what you did. Tell me what you did, I think is what it's called. There we go. It's here. They know.
I thought you were telling me to tell you the title. I was like, how am I gonna know? Like, let me just look.
I was just popping it up. I was popping it up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Tell me what you did. I'm like 90% sure that's what it is. And it was okay. It was something I have been really enjoying.
It was okay, clearly. I can't remember the title.
It has something that I really have been enjoying a lot, like a random, I guess, niche within thrillers that I like is the podcast element. I think that's really fun in like an audiobook podcast, an audiobook form is when they have like a little podcast. I don't think this was played up in the audiobook as much as it can be. Yeah, it was a thriller. So like thrillers are very rarely gonna hit above a 3.5 for me. They're just like a nice. I like how I think it's your mom that says like sometimes your brain just needs fluff, right? Is that how it says that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that, and it just reminded me of like the thrillers.
It's just kind of that fluffy, like, okay, just kind of reset the brain, just kind of have a good time, don't think too hard, just you know, yeah.
And it's a good time for that.
Cool.
Doesn't go deep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So, current reads. Can't forget that. That puppy. That gorgeous little hello friends. I'm currently reading The Library at Mount Char, and it's so good. Excellent. I can't wait for you to read this.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much halfway through right now, and it's funny enough, I have actually been reading it slowly, and just kind of taking my time with it. But it's so good. It's so bizarre. That's the best word I can use for it, is bizarre, because like it's beyond just strange. Like it is
beyond czar.
Yeah, beyond czar. No, it's really cool.
I'm not gonna ask you any questions because I don't want to know anything.
No, I won't tell you anything.
No, I know.
I just need you to read it so we can talk.
I need you to read Malice. So
we were gonna read this together.
Okay, but then I had to catch up on other things.
I told you when I started reading this.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was just trying to finish Assassin's Apprentice, and I got 2/3 of the way through. So,
yay!
Good progress. Good progress here.
Yes.
And then I will hopefully finish that by next week, so.
Yay.
Won't kick that can down.
Just keep putting a little bit at a time.
Yeah. And that's the other series. So there were 2 series I wanted to finish before I binge Sun Eater, and that's The Long Price Quartet.
Yes.
That's the word. I'm so bad at series names. Especially when, like, the series is...
book names in general.
Yes, that is fair. That is fair.
This!
But also series names, because, like, it took me forever to not say the Malice series. Instead, say Faithful and the Fallen.
That's fair.
When the first book is titled differently than the series, it messes with my brain.
Yeah. And sometimes I don't even, like... It wasn't until more recently that I found out that series can have names and not just...
Interesting.
The first book...
Trilogy.
Yeah. The first book trilogy. Yeah. So, I'm like, oh, that's... What a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, almost done with that one.
Yes.
And then... Okay, so I...
Let
me explain myself. Allow me to explain what this is, what is happening here. So went to some bookstores with one of our friends.
As we do.
And then she was like, I need to read this for the themes. And I was like, you want to read a book and look at the themes and learn about the characters and stuff? And I was like, well, here's the thing. Yes, let's do that.
Like we've said before, it takes basically nothing to convince her to read a book.
This wasn't even close to, like, my top priorities.
Nah, dog.
Not even close, like, not even, like, so this is a classic book. I'm not showing you it yet, specifically. But this wasn't even on, the top list. Like, you have those classics that you want to read.
Like, one day.
Yeah.
I want to read your, like, bucket list.
For some reason, wasn't on it. But I'm loving it so far, and that's Crime and Punishment. The dialogue, impeccable. The character work, impeccable. The sensory descriptions, I'm going to say it again, impeccable. I am obsessed with this so far. And it is, and I'm not even that far. Okay, I am on page 48. And I was telling our friend who's going to be buddy reading this with me that this has climbed, like this has already climbed up pretty high on my, like, classics list. And it's probably going to be in, like, between, like, first and third position by the time I finish it. It's
top 3.
Really good. It's really, really good.
I mean, it has
me written all over it, to be fair.
That too. That artwork is lovely.
It's
very you.
It is.
Yes, it has. What's the word I'm looking for? It stood the test of time. It's still here. So it makes sense. It would be one of those. It should be.
Yeah.
High.
I mean, my favorite. Do you know my favorite classic?
I don't think so.
It's actually really funny. It's Wuthering Heights.
Are you serious? Get
out.
I'm
not kidding.
Get out.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, I fucking hate that book.
I know you do.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah, it's Wuthering Heights, and then, like...
Do you see Wuthering Heights as a romance?
It's not a romance.
Exactly! Don't tell people it's a romance, because it's not, and then they'll be mad. Or they have something else going on. I don't know. It's not a romance, okay? It's not.
It's not.
No.
I agree.
We can still be friends.
Yes.
Anyway. Cool. Wait, so, you have read Anna Karenina before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's I go back and forth on which one of those 2 are my favorites.
Wow.
I love both of those so much. So I'm thinking this will probably go, like, right in third, but I'm not 100% sure.
Have you read The Picture of Dorian Gray yet?
I have, and that's right now at third.
Oh, okay.
So this is like right there with those. And we'll see how that pans out. This is going to be a slow read. This is physical only. But it reads so quick, mind you. Especially this translation.
Okay.
The dude at the bookstore was saying that he teaches this translation to his high school students even.
Oh, nice.
And so it's, like, much more, it is much more readable to a modern audience. It's less focused on the exact correct word rather than, like, readability.
Oh.
So
okay, that's cool.
it's very readable.
Yeah. Now that's gonna be on my TBR.
It is.
That wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. Adding Crime and Punishment to my TBR. At least it's not.
It's no one's telling you it's a romance. Okay,
that's
you go
good.
You look at this. No one's gonna tell you
that looks great.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about the story. But no, Wuthering Heights just makes me... All those characters make me so bad.
Yeah, all I knew going in... Do you want to know what I knew, or do you want to go in completely, utterly blind?
I don't mind knowing something.
So, he murders, I think, 2 women. I think he murders 2 different women.
Don't say!
Which...
Okay, that explains the cover. I was like, this looks murdery. Okay.
Yeah. And it's, it's mostly about like his mental state, and like it's a very character driven story.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Damn it.
I know.
And I want this one.
Yeah. Well, you can get this like anywhere. It's
Cool.
just Penguin Classics.
Good thing we're going to the bookstore tomorrow. Love that for me. What are we reading next?
So continuing those journeys that we've started.
Yes. So Long Price Quartet.
Yes.
Get that going. Continue Assassin's Apprentice for you. Continue Library of Mountain Char for me. And begin the failures.
Probably finish the failure.
Read the Failures by Benjamin Lyer.
Yes.
I am excited. I don't think I actually know anything about this.
Same.
Cool.
Stop reading it.
I'm just
I
looking
was telling
at the cover.
myself. I was telling myself. I realized
It was like I was reading book one of the... Oh, it's a series. If we're starting another series, good thing the rest of it's not out yet.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I should not have read that.
Tabatha! Stop it. Stop it. Anyway.
That's interesting.
Fuck.
Okay, now, moving on.
I was gonna be like, you have to tell me what that was. It's literally on the back. I can look at that after I read it. Anyway.
So, next section. What have we watched / spiraled into?
I have watched a couple things.
Okay.
I'm almost finished with season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries.
Nice.
And I love it.
It's so good.
And then I also watched the first part, because the second part is just now about to come out. Watched the first part of Sakamoto Days. And it is so much fun. It's like, it's kind of slice of life. And it's a retired hitman who runs a convenience store and has his family, but he just like deuced out of being a hitman, and so now he's kind of a target of like, you can't just leave like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, kind of like John Wick.
Is it like tonally similar to like Spy Family?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Funny you should bring that up, because that is something Jake at Nerd Level Rising pointed out
Oh.
in his he did a video on anime coming this summer, because this summer is stacked for anime. There is so much coming out and continuing and happening this summer in anime. Yes, Sakamoto Days. Season 1 part 2 comes out very soon.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And then there's so many things I'm excited for.
Oh, I know one thing you're excited for that I watched the first 2 episodes of. Lord of Mysteries.
You watched the first 2 episodes?
I did!
Don't say another word. I feel betrayed. I haven't started it yet because I was waiting for more, because I want to be able to watch a lot of it at once. I can't believe you. This hurts my soul. I can't believe you watched it.
Too bad there's not a Goodreads version of anime, or there probably is, and we just don't know it.
I don't know, just braid on Crunchyroll. But, don't tell me anything. Don't even, no,
Can I at least say how I feel about it?
I think you loved it.
I really,
As
really
you
liked
should,
it.
because it looks fantastic.
Yes.
I'm an adult. It's fine. I love that you enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
That's great. That's really awesome. I bet I'll enjoy more. Cool. I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm fine. You watch anything else this week?
No.
Cool. You play any games this week?
No.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, I did watch more of Rainbow Six Siege.
You
It's
lied to me.
it's not like a movie or anything. It's just like the esports. So.
Oh, right.
Just, yeah. So I don't think of it necessarily the same, but yeah.
But kind of in that.
It's something that my
category.
eyeballs looked at on the television, yes.
Nice.
And it was good.
Cool.
And it was glorious. So.
Nice. Cool.
My
Love
team
that.
is doing
Love
great.
you. Yay. Go team. All right. Well, this has been fantastic.
Let us know what you guys have read, watched, spiraled into this week. If you're not feeling chatty, leave us a magnifying glass for Lord of Mysteries.
All right. Well, that's fine. I'm fine. On that note, our scrolls are sealed for now, but the tale continues next week. Until
Unless she murders me.
then, I'm not going to. You can't say things like that on the internet. Oh my gosh. Golly. Until then, read bravely, binge boldly, and beware of your bestie. Cheers, friends.